I'm Joe Seabrooks, and welcome to Sunsational News, where we celebrate the amazing students and programs at Dallas College, Cedar Valley campus. Today we are with the phenomenal, the amazing, the incredible students of Gilliam Collegiate Academy. And I want to start by allowing you all to introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are and your academic plans.
So I'm Eddie Trevino. I am a senior at College Gilliam Collegiate Academy. I plan on studying biology, attending medical school, and becoming a radiologist.
Fantastic.
My name is Cheyenne Mays. I am a senior at Kathlyn Gilliam Collegiate Academy, and I plan on becoming a Navy SEAL.
Oh, wow. Navy SEAL.
Yes, sir.
My name is Daria Money. I'm a senior at Kathlyn Gilliam Collegiate Academy, and when I graduate, I want to study communication sciences and disorders so I can become a speech pathologist.
Amazing.
Hello, I am Jaden Cole. I'm a senior at Kathlyn Gilliam Collegiate Academy, and I plan on going to college and studying biology to become an obstetrician and gynecologist.
That's great.
I am Wendy Ruiz. I am a senior at Kathlyn Gilliam Collegiate Academy, and when I graduate, I want to major in international relations to become a diplomat.
Fantastic. Well, you all incredible. Thank you all for being here today. Now, sir, tell us who you are.
Yes, sir. I am Michael Edwards. I'm the 12th grade teacher there where I teach creative writing, practical writing, as well as a program called AVID.
Excellent, excellent. And then there's something special about you as relates to this program. You have a unique connection, right?
Yes, sir. I'm actually a graduate of Kathlyn Gilliam Collegiate Academy. So it's a very full circle moment for me to become a graduate. Well, first be a graduate and now educator at the school.
So you know all the tricks that they can.
Yeah, it can't get past me at all.
Oh, great, fantastic.
Oh.
Well, I really appreciate you being here. But let me ask you, Mr. Edwards.
Yes, sir.
People really don't know and understand this, but Gilliam Collegiate Academy is a blue ribbon school.
Yes.
And basically what that means, ladies and gentlemen, that out of 325 schools in the country, 26 of those blue ribbon schools are here in Texas, and 4 are here in the DFW. And Kathlyn Gilliam, for the second time, has been recognized as a blue ribbon school by the U.S. Department of Education. What does that mean as an administrator?
Again, it's full circle moment. It feels really good to know at a school where they are serving underprivileged students, bridging that achievement gap. I'm proud of them. You know, it's one thing to tell them, but it's another thing to actually see that not only we are acknowledging it, but you know, across the country it's being acknowledged. You know, especially for brown and black students.
Being acknowledged across the country. Yeah. What does it feel like to literally be recognized as one of the best college students in the world?
For me, it's amazing. We're a really small school. It's about like a 400 of us, probably less, and it's great because for what we lack in people, we have in minds. It's amazing to see, just like from my journey as a freshman, not knowing what I'm doing, to being recognized not once but twice as a blue ribbon school.
That's incredible. Your thoughts, Wendy?
Like Daria said, we are a small school. When I was first going to Gilliam and I told people that I was attending Gilliam, not everybody knew where Gilliam was or what it was. But now that we're a blue ribbon school, I feel like people are going to know us.
Excellent, excellent.
Personally, for me, I am extremely proud to be part of the program. And the fact that we're a majorly minority school is like, it makes me so proud just because it's something different and we're getting recognized nationally, which is something that's really crazy.
That's right, changing the narrative, yes.
Yes, just as my peers acknowledge, yes, we are a small school, but we do work hard. We have we just work hard. Make sure we work together, and it feels great to know that, you know, we're recognized nationally. Many schools don't do this, especially in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It just feels good that we're noticed by many people across the country. So it feels great.
That's fantastic.
I feel that it's an honor that our school is, you know, being shown for our accomplishments, you know, and that's great.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. We're so proud of you and so proud as Dallas College to be a part of your educational experience. But I got to talk about the elephant in the room. COVID-19.
Yes.
Tell us how the pandemic has impacted your collegiate experience.
Okay, I can. I'm gonna go. I know for me, COVID changed a lot as far as my mindset. It took a lot of discipline for me to make sure I get up on time, go to class on time, make sure I'm turning in my work and doing everything. But it also gave me a chance to really kind of see what college would be like in a way, because we're not gonna have our parents there. We're not gonna have people there telling us what to do. But it gave me a chance to really better my skills and just make sure I'm just doing everything I need to do to make sure I turn in my work on time and just ensure that I'm going to get a good education during the pandemic.
Great.
Well, I went from being in a classroom with a teacher or a professor telling me what to do and when to do it, to being at home and deciding when I want to do things and where I want to do things and if I want to do things. So it really did make me into a really autonomous person, but it really grew me as a student, because now I'm really academically autonomous.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for sharing that.
When COVID started, we were high school sophomores, so most of our college career has been online. We had virtual classes, so we definitely miss out on that, but we still have experience with college, and it was good.
Yep.
When COVID started, I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling. I was like missing class by like 30 minutes. I would be asleep. I thought I set the alarm.
What? Miss Money was
going through it. And so just to have my peers kind of encourage me and say, hey, we all going through this. Like, you're not by yourself. So just push through, and we're all here and we all support each other. And that's what really got me through the whole virtual school, and I really appreciate it because it's made me become a stronger student. And I just don't know that if it would have been longer, how it would still be affecting us. So
Yeah.
I feel that COVID just gave me the key qualities to set a plan and prioritize,
What should prioritize?
Yes.
Yeah.
extremely.
Yeah. So, Mr. Edwards, from an administrative school leader standpoint,
Yes, sir.
how have you all had to pivot as we were coming out of the pandemic to meet our students' needs?
Piggybacking off of Ms. Money, I would say it definitely made us stronger teachers, educators. Coming from a platform like Zoom that's very impersonal, I feel like we just had to be more personal. We had to work harder. The work didn't stop. We just worked harder on being personal with them and building that emotional intelligence and that relationship to where you're dealing with seniors, me specifically, who probably already have senioritis. And so you add the COVID factor, they may not want to get up for school. So it just made us be more creative and try to persuade them and motivate them to want to learn for themselves.
That's great. But you know what? Here's something that's interesting. There are actually two pandemics going on. There's COVID-19 pandemic, and then there's the workforce pandemic.
Right.
And I know that to be true because there's not a day that goes by if there's not a company or a business owner that is looking for talented people just like you. What should you tell, or what do you need to tell the companies that are interested in you working for them? What's most important to you for you to consider working for them?
For me, I look for a space to grow. That's most important for me. If I can't grow in a space, then I feel like I'm not truly thriving. I don't like to be put into a box. I like to learn more things. I like to grow. I like to experience new things. And if I'm at a company and they just want me to stay at this one place and everything is already set in stone, I just know it's not for me. I know that how I am personally, I need to be able to grow, or I won't thrive in the little box you put me in.
That's important. I appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Just feel that if I love that job and feel very comfortable, have a passion to just grow, as my peer said.
Excellent.
I'm an early college student. I'm an 18-year-old student. So right now, my main focus in life is really my career and my academic goals. So if I were to get a part-time job, which I already have one, but if I was to get a different one, I would really look into like a flexibility. So I would look into flexibility and how can they help me grow as a student, and how can they also help me grow as a teenager.
Excellent.
And for me, passion is something that I want them to know that I have. I come into this job knowing that I want to do this. I want to make sure I'm happy in it, but I also want to help people. I'm going into the medical field, so I know I'm going to be working with people. I want you to know that, I'm here to make a change in someone's life. And also I want to grow my skills and better my skills as well.
Fantastic.
When looking for a job or an internship, I definitely look for a good leader or mentor, because the leader does make the team. So if there's a good leader, I feel like I would work well.
Well, I hope you find yourself working at Dallas College, Cedar Valley. See how I did that? So let me shift gears. Oh, does anyone else want to share? Well, let me ask you, what do you think from an educator standpoint that it's important for them to be prepared to make a transition in the workplace?
I think they really said it. Honestly, I would say the independence, the growth, the transparency, and also that passion. And like Wendy said, I'm paraphrasing, but the fish rots at the head. So if the leader is not, doing what it needs to do, how do you expect your team to do it?
Say that again.
The fish rots at the head.
The
Yes.
fish rots at the head. Okay, that's excellent. I tell you, y'all are amazing. Can I shift gears for a second? Let's talk about music. I remember very vividly being a high school singer, and I had a playlist. The songs I listened to every day to keep me motivated moving forward. Tell us, what are the top songs on your playlist and why?
I'm gonna just say Michael Jackson. Any song by Michael Jackson for
Any
me.
song by Michael Jackson? That's a lot of songs. Can you give us at least 2 or 3?
I know for me, Human Nature.
Human Nature?
Yes.
Why you do me that way? Okay.
Bad, and Another Part of Me as well.
Oh my gosh.
We call her Miss Jackson at the school.
Miss Jackson. Bad.
Yes.
Who's bad?
Michael. But Michael Jackson songs have always just made me happy, especially kind of like really during the pandemic when we was at home and having to do that work. But it's always his music uplift me and always made me happy and almost always made me want to, okay, I need to do my work. Let me just turn on some Michael Jackson and everything will be okay. So any song by Michael Jackson for sure.
That's right. So Miss Cole, I can tell you want to be starting something. Yes, I did that. Who go next?
I listen to a lot of different genres, whether it's R&B, country, hip hop. I'm kind of like well versed. I listen to a lot, but lately I've been a little bit obsessed with the artist named Kevin Gates, and people don't expect that from me, but I genuinely love his music. And I went to his concert in September of last year, and it was great.
Kevin Gates. All right.
Oh, right now I'm listening to a lot of Tyler, the Creator. I went to
Tyler
the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
Okay, that's her last name on her birth certificate. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, his songs. I like New Magic Wand and Are We Still Friends?
Are We Still Friends? And what was the first one?
New Magic Wand.
New Magic Wand by
Tyler, the
Creator. Okay.
Well, I listen to all sorts of music, but lately I've really been getting into indie pop. Now a lot of people aren't too familiar with it, but some of the biggest artists, one of the biggest artists that I enjoy from that genre is Vance Joy. And Riptide is one of the songs that I've really been like binge hearing. Like I just can't stop listening to it just because it makes me so happy, and it just gives me like in a movie mood. So it just gives me like wanting to be productive. Like it makes me want to be productive.
Yeah. Vance Joy, Riptide. I'm gonna have to find that.
Say honestly, it depends on what type of mood I'm in. So, but if I had to go with a favorite artist, I say Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Yeah. And your favorite song by Lil Baby?
Favorite song is Humble.
Okay. Got it, Humble. Yes, indeed. Excellent. I appreciate y'all indulging me in that. I'm gonna for sure have to get my music game on up. So listen, let's pause for a second for a message from Dallas College, and we'll be right back.
Meet the 3 generations of Leonards.
You know how to do it. You're doing it right. Yeah. You know I was in the war, but I never got a chance to go to college.
And me either. I had kids young, and I had to work 2 jobs.
TJ is the first in his family to go to college.
Now that I'm going to Dallas College, I think it's time for me to man the grill.
Pops, you hear that? Good thing you're going to college.
'Cause
you got a lot to learn.
Don't mind them, TJ. You'll be cooking up a new career in no time. Dallas College.
To learn more about Dallas College, click here. It's right there. It's a button. You just click it. Yeah, that's it. Click it.
Well, welcome back to Sunsational News, our video blog where we celebrate all things excellent at the Dallas College Cedar Valley campus. Again, we're talking to the one and only students from Gilliam Collegiate Academy. Y'all have been a joy to visit with. But let me ask you a question that may not be the most pleasant to talk about. Tell us, what are the pros and cons with being a Collegiate Academy student?
So I think the biggest pro to being a Collegiate Academy student is the time that you're saving. because I feel like it gives you an upper hand to have more mistakes, and it just gives you like a bigger room for not only for improving but also to make mistakes. So I feel like that besides the time, that's probably the biggest pro. And then when it comes to cons, I feel like the time. So I feel like it's hard to debate that we don't have less time by being a collegiate academy student just because we're taking college classes and high school classes. So it's really the rigor of the classes is a lot different than regular high schools. But so we do have less time. And obviously that messes with our fun and our extracurricular activities. But besides that,
so let me make sure I got it. So time is the pro and time is the con. So it's a pro because it's saving you time on the long run.
Exactly.
But it's a con because you're losing a lot of time having to focus on your studies.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you.
I say a pro is just getting that early start just to get my associate's degree. I say the experience part as well, getting the experience of that college experience, And I say a con would be, the sports part.
And not being able to participate? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you.
For me, a big pro is just honestly being around an environment where I can grow faster than maybe others can. And I find that it's a good place for me to be. I find that sometimes being accelerated can push me to be better. And that's what I really look for, is always trying to figure out how can I grow and how can I be better. And that's just the type of person I am. And a con is the pressure. So I feel like the Dallas Independent School District and Dallas College are spending so much money on us. And I just want to make sure I'm on my A game at all times. I want to make sure I'm getting it done. I want to make sure my grades are up to par, because that's money being spent. That's a lot of money being spent that's not coming from me. So I want to make sure I'm doing my part as a student, because this is a privilege. So I want to make sure I'm doing my part and that I'm able to make y'all proud. That's what matters to me.
Absolutely. But just know, we're not spending money on you. We've invested money in you.
I like that.
Yes,
I
indeed.
like that answer.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, ma'am.
With the profession I'm going in, I know in the medical field it's going to take some time, a long time. So with taking these classes and doing it now, I'm saving some time as well. So that's a pro for me. And a con, I can agree with Daria, the pressure of, okay, I need to make sure I'm doing this. I need to make sure I'm passing, because if I go to college at a different campus, I'm going to be paying for that. And doing this for free is a great opportunity for me. So I guess the pressure would be a con for me.
Excellent. Thank you.
Like my peers said, time is both a pro and a con, because when regular high school students go to college, they have 2 years to decide their major. If they can go undecided, they can take general classes, but we already have those 2 years, so we get less time to decide on the major.
Excellent. I appreciate that. That is wonderful. So from your perspective, what do you think as you are recruiting students or students are considering an incredible Blue Ribbon program like Gilliam? What should they be thinking about or be prepared to do?
I'd say they have to want it. It's one thing to have your parents sign up for you or the teachers to try to help you, but if you don't really want it at the end of the day, it probably won't work for you.
Okay. Gotta want it. Gotta want it. All right. So now I need your help. I have 2 teenagers in my house, and they're wonderful young men. So let's say that. But oftentimes I find myself overhearing conversations, and I don't know what they're talking about. Can you help me? We like to call this segment Teen Talk. Can you give me, an old guy, some advice and some key phrases and language that can help me understand what the heck my kids are saying?
So one term that I use quite often is it's giving.
It's giving.
It's giving.
Like Thanksgiving?
No. So definitely not.
Okay.
So when I say it's giving, that in short terms means it feels like. So it's giving like lazy. I feel like you're lazy. Or it's giving crazy. Why you think I'm
lazy?
It was just an example.
Oh, just an example. Okay. It's giving. So it expresses the feeling in the moment.
Yeah.
So if it's giving joy.
Yeah, that's
how I feel in the moment.
It's giving.
Because y'all enjoy the work. I need to work on it. Okay.
Just a little bit, but you got it for the most part.
Okay, that's so nice. Now I'm not grading any of your papers though, but go ahead. Go ahead. Who'll go next?
Okay, I don't really say this, but I hear a lot of my friends say it. The word period at the end of their sentence.
Period?
Yes. They'll say, I don't know what they'll say, but I know they'll use that word quite often, and period means like end of story. That's it.
It's a mic drop. It's an emphasis.
Basically, yeah. We
Wait a
know
minute.
Period.
So wait a minute.
around.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So but is it the proper grammar to use an exclamation mark?
Well, they put a T at the end of it.
Period.
Period. I think I understand. Okay. What else?
No cap,
No cap.
as in I'm not lying.
I'm not lying. Okay, so if I'm not lying, I just said that's not cap. No cap. Not cap, no cap.
No cap.
Okay, not kneecap, no cap. Gotcha. All right, what else?
When we make fun of each other, we say we're scoring.
We're scoring.
Yeah, I don't know how familiar people are with that. It's a really popular one. It's been around for a while.
Okay.
So I feel that's a slang a lot of people know. But basically, yeah, when you're making fun of somebody else, like you scoring, like they're making fun of you, like yeah.
Oh, okay, we scoring. Okay, this is very helpful. Thank you. Anything else y'all want to add? Okay, good. So let me ask just one last question. And honestly, this is the most important question to me personally to hear you respond to. Understanding that we all have a limited amount of time on this earth. Tell us, what legacy would you like to leave?
For me, I would say knowing that I made a change in somebody's life, it like, just making, smiling at somebody or just saying hey to somebody. You never know what people need that day. You never know what people are going through. So I want to make sure that I'm, being nice to people. So I just want people to remember me as this nice person, somebody that's just, always had a happy personality and made a change in their lives.
Excellent. Thank you.
When I think about the legacy I want to leave, I always want people to think like, oh my gosh, she always told me how she was feeling. She was always just 100% me. I was always just real with everybody. And I'm unapologetically me. I feel like if you know me, like I'm straight to it. Let's get into it. Like just open and honest. And I want people to know that that's okay. It's okay to be you and not be upset about it and not apologize, because at the end of the day, you got to walk in your shoes. Nobody else does.
That's right. Thank you.
Something that I want to leave is knowing that I helped someone, because I try to help whenever I can. So knowing that I did help someone, make a change in someone's life is great.
That's excellent.
I really want to be able to be a mentor to a lot of young kids, especially males, just because when I was a young kid, I didn't have anyone to look up to, and I didn't have anyone to show me how to be a man or show me, or just someone I could talk to from a male perspective, just because it's never going to be the same to have someone who's a female to have somebody who's a male. It's always going to be different. It's a different relationship and it's a different dynamic. So when I'm older, I just want to be able to leave a legacy in other young men.
Excellent.
And serve
Thank
as an
you.
example.
I appreciate that.
Just knowing that I was original, I didn't have to change myself to be like another person. I was just me,
Fantastic.
That's what I would like to leave on this earth.
Fantastic. I really appreciate that. I have to say to you all, you are unequivocally amazing. You are a joy to engage with. You give me so much hope for the future, and I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for us for this episode of Sunsational News, where we celebrate all things amazing at the incredible Dallas College Cedar Valley campus. Thank you all for streaming this. We look very forward to seeing you soon. And just remember, our mascot at Cedar Valley, we're the Suns, because the sun will never, ever set on the possibilities. Take care.
This is Marcus. He wants to become a teacher, so he's taking classes at Dallas College. And these are Marcus's parents. They are glad he's going to Dallas College. So what's the difference between attending a university or going to Dallas College? At Dallas College, you're enrolling in a career, not just a class.
Translation, J-O-B.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Dallas College, education that works.
To get started on your own career, click here.
Translation, JOB. Go ahead, click the link.